Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the world of Menedegia. This is Power Word Quest bi-weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition livestream campaign. My name is Alex, and I'll be your dungeon master this evening.
I am Kieran. I'll be playing Thaddeus Grimshaw, the human great old one warlock.
I'm Chloe. I'm playing Aoife Brannan, the Hexblood Blood Hunter.
My name is Robyn, and I'm going to be playing May Tyrsis, the Hexblood Zealot Barbarian.
I'm Elliot, and I'll be playing Calvert, the Eladrin Paladin.
And I'm Lukas, playing Calvert, the Urgency Order Scribes Wizard.
Thank you for tuning in tonight. If this is the first time you've joined us, welcome. We are Power Word Quest. We stream live on Twitch from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. UK time every Wednesday, and you can find us at twitch.tv/powerwordquest.
We also upload our episodes onto YouTube. They are uploaded shortly after the weekly episode, and you can find us at youtube.com/powerwordquest.
And if you prefer podcasts, you can find us on your favourite podcasting platforms, Spotify and Google Play.
Now the introductions are complete. Let's hop right in and play some D&D. Now, normally we do a roll-off to see who does the introduction. Given that it's been 3 weeks, I'm gonna spare you all from that for this session, and I'll just do the recap myself. So, for starters, big event that happened is you all stole the ship and have started making your way over to the Dwarven homeland. I always want to use the term mainland, but it's on an island, you know? But to the bulk of the Dwarven country. You had a little bit of a scuffle down in the sewers of Sun Reserdu after escaping through into the sewers out of the arena. You all did a bit of digging around after killing the sewer worm, managed to find the sewer worm's backstory. And after a good bit of arguing about how to go about stealing the boat, finally did, and you've been making your way across the sea for the last 2 weeks, roughly. Each of you, each of your characters getting up to their own activities in order to pass the time outside of running the ship alongside Orin, his men, and what was left of the refugees. So we're just going to go in order of how y'all appear in my screen right now, and we'll talk a little bit about what you got up to during the boat ride. So, Chloe, what's Aoife been up to?
And right on time. So Aoife has been up to quite a few little things. She has been a busy bee, being stuck on a boat for 2 weeks. They checked in with me after the whole birds and the bees thing, because Aoife picked up that May was feeling a bit iffy about that and wanted to check and see if she was okay, but also just, had a question or two, which was in a wee fic that Robyn and I worked together on, which was really fun. They asked Calvert to show them how to fight better, because I've put in the wee thing, because she thinks he's like the coolest person ever in a strictly platonic way. She's progressed in her learning to read journey thanks to Calvert's help, and can now write her name and everyone else's name. Yeah! They had a cheeky existential crisis about her upbringing. They got the zoomies a million times. Ships are really cramped. Everyone in the party, including Orin, got a little carved animal because she was very, very, very bored. And she took the martial adept feat.
All right, Lukas, what has Calvert been up to?
So,
Yes, of course.
Learning a new language, apparently. So he's went through Sakara's tome to try and find some spells to copy into his own. And from the list that I was found and was given to me by our lovely DM, I have copied down Detect Thoughts and Fly at the cost of 45 Mithrite. I believe is what was the conversion rate you give. I think, unless I misunderstood. But also helped Aoife learn more common. Obviously helped with the writing of everyone's names. He found some notes in Sakar's tome about like a way to extend the magic with the Order of Scribes to sort of make little magical bookmarks that might help out. He's also meditated on his experiences with his death and all the fighting with everything. He's also attempting to put together some. Well, he's attempting to put together some spell formulae that he knows into other applications, to attempt to create something new, but to no avail. Yeah. Nothing but being a big nerd.
As always.
That's what we love to see.
All right. Elliot, what has Calvus been up to?
Alright, I'm just gonna read a bit of what I wrote down. So basically what he does is he trains a lot. He works towards a new feat, Crusher, together with Orin, and he helps Aoife train as well. If he's not fighting for 2 weeks, he always gets scared that he'll get worse, which isn't true at all. And I think he'd also be training with May a bit as well. Yeah, he writes in his diary, but not as much as usual because not as much is happening nowadays. I wrote down as well, when he finds a pebble on deck, he'll clean it up by throwing it at Kevin. We don't like Kevin in this place. He just keeps things tidy. And yeah, he just likes to sharpen everybody's weapon, and I think there are like 30 people on the ship, so he's keeping himself busy. I also wrote a little fic about some interactions between Calvus and Orin, and they had a really cool conversation, and I would love to share that on the social medias later, and I would also love to share Chloe and Robyn's fic later if they allow it. So yeah, maybe you'll see that later on.
That'd be cool.
All right. Robyn, what has May been up to?
So, May, I have got a little list of things that May got up to. Climbing them ship ropes daily, swinging about them like a cracked out monkey, listening to Thaddeus tell stories about their archaeological stuff, also tries out yoga with them, which I don't think is something that May has ever done before, and I think it just involves a lot of like, it's just breaking branches. Lots and lots of breaking branches. She does have a little communique with Ishturn, and just does what May's gonna do. Takes one of the Inguinite bodies, eats its heart.
Yeah, as you do.
Yeah, just casual stuff. And also then goes and watches out over our prisoner, just making general vague violent threats towards them. Just kind of takes on watch with them on a daily basis, and also quality time with Aoife, which we covered in the pic. In the fic. I also feel like May's just been thinking a lot recently just about her past, just in general. So a lot of long, pensive stares out over the ocean, just 1,000-yard stare a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And then going back to swinging around like a cracked out monkey through the ship bows. Nothing out of the ordinary.
It's typical May behavior. Love to see it.
Mesa.
All right. And last but not least, Kieran, what has Thaddeus been up to?
So over the 2 weeks, Thaddeus has kind of just been quite quiet on the ship for most times, apart from when he's telling stories and things. So most of the time he's spending time on the deck, observing the waves in quiet contemplation. Just finds it quite calming. Reading as many scrolls and tomes he's collected over the years, some from his own finds, some from his studies or his mother. He doesn't really get a chance to go over his research too often, so having this like downtime is really quite beneficial for him. He practices with his alchemical stuff as well. So he carries like a couple like potion ingredients with him. It doesn't really do it too often, but thought, now is a good time to practice some meditation and trying to discover some of the secrets with his tome. Sorry, my dog's barking, so just getting her on me. And assisting with navigation, or at least trying to. Obviously, people who are currently manning the ship are more than capable, but he just likes to be involved with things. Keeps a journal of everything that he's been doing. He lives with books, so it's nice when he writes things down. Shares some stories with his time as a archaeologist. Can't believe I chose a profession that I find hard to say. To those who want to listen to him.
Feel that.
And then just keeps himself fit by doing yoga and regularly meditating. People want to join him, he's happy to. A little bit chit chat here and there, but he prefers to do it in not silence, but quite quiet, because it's his time to just relax and stuff. But that's kind of what he gets up to in that time.
Cool. Gotcha. So as the end of your 2-week journey across the sea starts to draw to a close, it's been about a week and a half since you've been able to see any sort of land from the ship as you made your way away from the coastline. As the morning sun begins to rise and you approach the Dwervengrel Isle, you are just finally able to see land cresting on the horizon. The cries of seagulls ring out through the sky. And by what you've picked up in navigating and captaining the ship alongside Orin throughout these last 2 weeks, that you should probably reach land by midday. As which Orin and his men start to grow almost nervous in their demeanor. You find them putting a lot of their effort into just kind of sprucing up the appearance of the ship and themselves. As you know, this is the first time they will have set foot on their homeland in almost 2 decades for most of them. Calvis especially, and probably most of you would know that not even have they not set foot on home, they have had almost no communication with the rest of their people for years and years. So they are just as in the dark as what the state of their homeland will be as a lot of you are, as you come awake for the day and start preparing the ship for what's left of the travel. And what is everyone up to as you start your day?
I think Calvis would go to the deck, of course, and he'll look out towards the island, and he'll, with all that has happened and how they found the camp in ruins, really, he's just looking for signs that everything's all right, and signs that might be alarming, like smoke coming from the island or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, he'll probably also pay a visit to Orin.
I'll say go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Perception, where are you? There.
That's ironic.
17.
17. So say as you make your way to the front of the ship trying to look out, you probably pull out one of the telescopes that would have been on board the ship. No sign of large billowing smoke. You can see a little bit of smoke coming from what seems to be chimney stacks and stuff like that. There isn't a proper city on the port you all are headed to, as Orin explained. Most of this proper settlements are further inland on the islands, but there is like a port town. The striking thing to you as you're getting so close is you haven't seen a single other ship. And I feel like from what you know of the war and whatnot is that surely the dwarves would have some sort of like blockade or naval force protecting their, their
Is
homeland.
Orin
But
nearby?
you don't see any of this. Orin would be up at the helm right now.
Calvus will head to the helm real quick.
Okay.
He'll just jump off. That helm is like that raised bit, right?
Right, yeah.
He'll
Yeah,
probably
it's-
get up the stairs in like 2 steps because of his height.
Yeah.
He'll be like, all right, are you ready?
As
Really just
as
put an
ready
arm
as
on
I
his shoulder.
can, as ready as I can hope to be.
All right. Is it, from what you remember, is it similar to the view you used to have?
As far as I can tell, I mean, I haven't been to the capital, to the main isle in probably almost 20 years. When I departed, we were my battalion, we trained out of one of the more southern isles and departed from there. So it's been a very long time since I've been here.
Do you have good memories? From what you can remember?
Yes, I've well, certainly not by dwarven standards, but by most, I've lived a long life, and I have fond memories of home and of the early days of the war when things were looking good for us. But I'd
Well-
almost given up on the idea of ever seeing home again, I think.
Well, get ready, because you're about to. However long it's been, we're gonna make it feel like home, right?
I hope so. I hope it hasn't
Yeah.
changed too much.
Except for the boats that are missing, of course. He doesn't actually say this, but
Okay.
he doesn't say this. Because I think that if he noticed us, Orin probably has noticed as well. So if
Mhm.
he would want to bring that up, he would. And I think it's time for someone else to go ahead.
Any volunteers?
Would there be like bells when we're approaching land on the ship? Or maybe from the land there'd be bells.
Potentially, yeah. From your experience, because you would have grown up in a city that had a sizable port, you would just from like being around it, understand some sort of naval like traditions and whatnot. And yeah, there would be like like some kind of watchtower that signaled as vessels were arriving. Although you haven't heard anything like that just yet.
Okay. I'd say Thaddeus currently is kind of like oblivious that we are approaching land. I'd say he's still kind of in his own chambers. His room just a complete mess with like scrolls and books kind of just scattered everywhere. Because he's had 2 weeks. He's kind of made his own home, wherever it is. Don't know if he's like sharing with people or not, but if he is, then unlucky some scrolls are in your area.
May barges in, kicks the door down. Oh, Thaddeus. I don't know what this accent.
Okay, Mary Poppins, go off.
May, have you drank too much?
Thaddeus.
Hide the voice. Come on, you can do it.
Mother, you're back from the grave?
I'm back.
I'm bad.
Thaddeus. can smell your room from down the hallway. We're going to clean the shit up before we get on land, okay? Get your fucking ass out of that bed now.
But it's my room.
She picks you up by the collar.
Hey! I was reading!
You can read when we're on land. Right now, we're going to clean together.
But the sea smells like crap as well.
The sea might smell like crap because it's filled with this shit. This room smells like crap because it's filled with your shit. We're going to
Literally.
The
His
chamber
daddy is
parts
done a number
across the
2.
room, it's fine.
May starts cleaning.
Ah, fine. Don't touch the scrolls.
That's what half of this is.
Leave it to me.
My mess. I'll clean it.
Just like reluctantly like rolling up the scrolls, but as he's rolling, he's still reading and gets interested in a couple as he's doing. I've not seen this one in a long time.
It's like when you clean your room after a really long time and
Yeah.
suddenly find things. You're like, oh.
I can't possibly clean now. I got this to read.
Wow.
Takes him like 3 hours to clean like a square foot of area.
And he's already done the rest of it.
Oh, look at that!
Gotcha.
I was so quick.
Well, as the day starts to progress, and you get to the point where you can make out like the individual buildings of the port, you can make out 1 or 2 ships in the harbor, but again, nothing out sailing. You manage to spot a handful of people like moving about. They're just kind of tiny little specks against the massive buildings as they do. But it does seem like far less people than you would think for a port this side, especially one facing, inland, being the closest port to such a major city. And this feeling of unease starts to increase in every single one of you, more and more. And as this feeling begins to weigh down on you all, there is a thud that rings through the entire hull of the ship that shakes the deck. And actually, I'll need everyone to make a dex save to see if you can stay on your feet.
I just want to say, just because it just is at the beginning of the day, I'm putting a bookmark at fly.
Okay.
Thank
you.
Sorry.
That was a 22.
Ooh, hell yeah.
20.
No.
I'm assuming this isn't one that I can see coming.
No.
The 2 most unathletic.
Can I just say for flavour that Aoife's been up in the crow's nest?
Sure.
She's just been climbing about.
Not the 4 from Calvert. And the 6. Wow.
We're
Wow.
not rolling
This
well.
isn't Calvin's
Not the
best
two.
job.
Not the 2 jocks like failing.
The 2 nerds are getting that 20.
Yeah. So
This is why being nimble
you
is
both
very great.
are thrown to the deck as you lose your balance as this shudder goes throughout the whole ship. Aoife, you manage to hang on in the crow's nest, and you are able to see what happens as this happens. You spot a massive shadow underneath the water,
It's a
and you've noticed
submarine.
actually.
It's a submarine.
It seems the ship has stopped all forward momentum,
I knew it was a fucking submarine.
and ever so slowly, the water begins to ripple up and move as a shape emerges from the water. At first, you can only see colors of polished bronze and glimmering steel as this titanous figure emerges from the water, the size of a tower, and you see this mechanical being has stopped the ship with one arm and now stands before it. It's glimmering glass eyes sweeping over the deck as it observes all of you.
Oh, hello there.
Good morning.
Do you know the big thing? Is that your friend?
Orin, do you have some explanation for this?
No, I don't think I do. I think well, I mean I do, but I'm being like clever, you know. You
Is this
have-
Orin saying that?
Yes, this is
I'm
Orin
being clever.
saying this.
Yes,
This is
I'm
Orin
being clever.
You all have just seen our secret weapon and why our kingdom still stands. And as he says
Really
this,
big,
the giant mechanical being starts to tow the ship into the port.
I just cleaned my room.
and-
Cal.
And as you look about, you can actually see many more of these figures emerging from the water, making almost like a line across the coast
Damn.
as this one pulls you in.
Sorry, but that's epic.
Do you think
Calvus will just raise his sunglasses to see it better and be like, "That's mad impressive."
His eyes.
Calvert will think to himself, isn't that like counterproductive? Sunglasses.
Oh look, the sun.
I
But
forgot it was
actually,
midday. Shit.
but so yeah, after being interrupted by this mechanical guardian and being towed into harbor, you actually make it there probably an hour or two quicker than you would have, just based off of wind power. As the ship is pulled into dock, a small contingent of dwarven soldiers rushes down to meet the ship as the gangplank is thrown down. And Orin, again doing like a quick adjustment of his armor and everything, starts with two of his men to meet the dwarven contingent.
I'll press the
At the
digitate and
harbor.
clean him before he goes.
He'll just do like a quick nod and thanks to you. I'm not going to do a back and forth conversation between a
Sorry.
bunch
Yeah.
of NPCs, so I'll spark note it real quick. Or basically, the guard kind of questions Orin on who he is, where he's coming from. He basically asserts himself and his rank, and orders them to take him to their commander and to get food and medical, healers to check out the refugees that are worse for wear. There was enough food for the journey, but just from what all they've been through, and as all this is happening, for lack of a better term, the mech kind of parks itself at the harbor, and a compartment opens up, and out comes an individual dwarf. And I'd say most of your passive perceptions are, except for Thaddeus, because you have terrible passive perception, are high enough to. You notice a striking resemblance between this individual, the pilot of the mech, to Orin. And he strides up and they greet each other, and they are this is Orin's brother. You gather from their hushed conversations.
Oh look, a
Don't
random
think-
dwarf.
I'm checking if any of you speak Dwarvish, because I don't think any
Aoife
of you
does.
do. Does Aoife speak Dwarvish now?
Uh-huh.
So
Why?
Aoife,
Why?
I had to pick a language when I was rolling up her sheet, and I was like, didn't Alex say that they were in a dwarven camp? Okay, right, I'll just take that.
yeah. So this is so you pick up. This is Hestad, Oric's younger brother, who, based off of the expressions from Orin and his shock and amazement is this is his much younger brother that was like wee child when Orin
Oh.
left,
No.
who's now like a grown ass adult.
Okay, so it's a Rolo Misha situation.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they talk for a while before Orin kind of waves for you all to follow him down the ship, and his brother returns to the mech and walks it back out to its spot in the patrol.
Is it dwarven
Aoife,
custom to like
gets-
hug every dwarf?
Aoife gets down off the crow's nest. She's been up there the whole time.
I'm just gonna roll my d6.
Yeah, go for it. Sorry, I
fine.
forgot about that. My bad.
It's fine. 6. So, thingy. I get a 4th level spell slot.
Nice.
Yay! May comes out with a mop and bucket.
So close to a 5.
I think Aoife would have relayed the information on that share.
What? Sorry, I missed that.
I'm saying, I think Aoife would have relayed the information like, right, that's his like wee brother, whatever a brother is, and
Oh. Yeah.
it was like a cop when he left. Well, the brother was, and they're back now, and I don't fucking know.
You got
People
all
are
that
weird,
from
man.
up there?
Yeah, but it's impressive. Right?
Some
That's
legal
what
eyes.
these things are for, baby.
Crazy.
Show me what your shift eyes see. Right, that's the reference.
Yeah,
But,
Yeah. You
I
got
haven't seen
it
it.
right. You got it right.
You have to say it every single session. I've seen it.
I do because I really enjoy the reaction it gets.
Yeah,
It's just disappointment at this point.
Yeah, I'm used to that.
it's a visceral disappointment.
So quickly,
Galvus will join down the.
Yeah. quickly, along with Orin, the contingent of dwarves and 2 of his men, a lot of you are brought to what seems to be like the command house, you know, here where the soldiers operate out of, and they oversee all the ships that come in and out. You are brought to the commander of the port, a old man of a dwarf named Knockgruck. And he and Orin converse for a while. You get basically what comes with the conversation is Knockgruck knows who Orin is, but hasn't met him. He's kind of like a reputation precedes himself type of individual. And what Knockgruck shares of the news lately is that while the war never reached the mainland, basically thanks to dwarven naval superiority and their mechanical warriors that guard the islands, the Penguins never had a chance to make it here. Unfortunately, the dwarves weren't able to commit any resources beyond like the initial dwarven soldiers, that like the wave that would have gone at the same time as Orin to the war effort. Because about that time, after they sent off, Dwergendel was struck by a very deadly plague. And they've lost about 40% of the population on the mainland over the last 15 years. The plague has passed now. They were eventually able to develop treatments for it. But in their own way, they suffered heavy losses during the war. The sentiment is shared that if not for this plague, the war probably would have gone very differently. Because the full might of the Dwarven Kingdom would have been able to be disposed. Instead, they had to use what little manpower they still had to spare to defend their mainlands, so that they could still, keep producing food and everything they need to keep a kingdom running. So they've had to adopt a very isolationist policy, much to their regret and to the regret of the tens of thousands of dwarven soldiers that died in the fighting with the Ingwanites during the early parts of the war. Y'all are welcome to like pipe in and ask questions at any point. Just so you know, I'm just spark noting the conversations that are happening between the NPCs.
So, Orin, what are we doing now?
We are
We're
going
here,
to,
and then
we're going to go to the capital. I'm going to return home and seek audience with the king.
capital.
Seek
Vordon
audience with the.
on the map.
Oh, Vordon.
What do you need to see the king for? For report? To report? Or?
I need to seek audience with the king or whoever would be my direct superior. I imagine if as many people have died as they have, there are few, if any, individuals of rank to be in that position besides the king. Yes, Aoife.
Aoife in character putting her hand up. So you had me until you said king. Well, what's a king?
They're like in charge of everyone.
It's
Okay, so they're like you, but like
it's
control
But like
bigger.
yeah, like a step up.
It's kind of like the alpha of a pack.
Head dwarf.
Yeah.
Head dwarf. Okay.
Head dwarf.
They're not a little beta cuck.
Normally called Adrian.
Welcome to my gamer pad.
Aoife, do you remember when you saw Kytris? Basically.
Right. So he's their Kythrus. So Orin's their Kythrus.
No.
No.
King
It's
Hrothgar
of
is our equivalent of this Kythrus.
Oh,
They call
so
him
essentially, King Hrothgar is Kythrus and Orin is Calvus.
In a way. In a way.
Sure. If that helps.
I'm just like you. You're just
Is the
like
king
me.
also a really tall, pretty lady?
No. The queen, by dwarven standards, the queen is, but dwarves are, short
Sure.
compared to a lot of others.
Wait, you're telling me you have a short king?
I'm telling you that I am supernaturally tall for a dwarf. I'm like a freak
See,
when
I
it comes to
thought-
height for dwarves.
There's so
What was
many
Orin?
people here.
He's 5
Orin's
foot,
like
right?
Orin's exactly 5 feet tall, and he's like freakishly tall for a dwarf.
Okay, so he's only just shorter than Aoife. Got it.
Yeah.
Aoife can be the hot, tall person now.
In the tent.
But yeah, so basically, they arrange for like a wagon to transport you all to the capital. Orin's like home is in the capital city. He hasn't really talked about his family much, but based off of the way he's held in regard by these other dwarves, there's more than just his military rank and like his feats in the military that makes him important.
The dwarves work for the bourgeoisie.
The dwarves have kings and nobles and all of that. So
Abolish the monarchy. Watch me get death threats for saying that.
Power request official stance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said that you've dealt with. I don't know what this accent is.
It's okay.
If you need help recalling the accent for me, I remember it being slow, low, and sort of
Oh,
Kind of like you've just smoked a 6-pack of cigarettes and it's kind of.
Kind of vibey. Like, she always seemed high.
Yeah,
yeah, just a wee bit
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
Oh, there
she's
we go.
got the good weed and not the dandelion kind.
Not the dandelions. So, Orin, you said that there was there was talk of there being a plague. What exactly were the effects of the plague?
I guess Nogric would answer that, in that it was incredibly infectious disease with a almost 60% lethality rate for anyone who caught it. The disease first started with simple symptoms like chills and a cough, but then quickly progressed into basically boils, but in like a disturbing quantity, quickly followed by bouts of lethargy and then death.
So, Black Death.
I wonder if it was such a heavy, severe illness, how did it stop?
They eventually managed to develop a treatment, the healers,
Amazing.
but it ravaged the population for like a decade.
Not so amazing. Oof.
The wee bit
Sorry
of
for
an
that
hell.
experience.
Yes.
You know, it could
Did you
be
find out what
worse.
the cause was?
It could be worse, but it's still very bad.
You could all be slaves.
Oh yeah, it's still really bad, but like there was this thing in the woods that I grew up in, and like it was like this fungus, and it took over, like small bugs, and it would convince them to like kill and eat the other bugs. It was weird. It
Are you
could be
talking
worse.
About, the cordyceps fungus.
I don't know what it's called. I just know that just don't eat that.
And there was only
Yeah,
a couple
no,
left.
That's
they
an
were
actual
saying,
thing,
we are
right?
the
That's
last
an
of us.
actual thing with
let's
Rainman?
We are the last of us.
let's retcon everything I said about the disease that affected the dwarves. It's just the last of us, except the world didn't end.
It shouldn't have been cured. It's It's not a viral infection.
Ding 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 ding.
Fungal.
Treated.
Oh yeah, I guess. They're all just spore druids now.
And people would just.
But no,
catch it
it's
from
like
other
it.
people,
Yeah,
or-
no, it's like Black Plague,
Yeah.
but worse.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alright.
Did you ever figure out where it came from?
Rats.
That's above my pay grade. Like I'm
I'm
just
sorry.
sharing the news. I'm a harbor master. Like
Amazing. You're doing amazing. Keep up
You're
the
doing
good
better.
work, Harbour Master.
well,
You know a lot.
my hometown hasn't fallen to the Inquinites. I'm sure they
I
can't
like
say
a
the same for
blow.
any of you.
I'm
Me?
not sure. Yeah,
Sorry, what?
Excuse me?
that's very rude. Orin, are you going to let him talk to us like this?
It's his command post. I'm gonna let him do whatever he wants. I don't have to, just because I outrank him doesn't give me direct authority over him.
There's been many deaths on the mainland, and it's not nice. Not
You
something
don't
to
joke about that. That's not cool.
Yeah,
I wasn't I wasn't joking.
Yeah, but like,
Do I sound like I'm
Yeah, but you
joking?
were coming across as being like a bit of a dick.
Alright,
Yes, that
perhaps
was
not
that
start
was
the
my
fight
intention.
the
I
moment
don't
we
like-
set foot on shore.
I don't
shall we?
understand why there's frankly mainlanders here, but I'm not going to question
Ooh.
Orin's decisions.
Racist motherfucker.
I feel like you're the last
Yeah.
person who could say that, Thaddeus. But you know,
I
it
can't
is what it
believe
is.
you'd stoop that low. But
Alright, let's just
Why
move
am I
on.
the-
Ignore.
What?
You're human.
What? And that
You're
just
only you.
so me being
Human
human just
man.
like means that I can what?
Also,
Eva pulls out her magic nerd glasses. Hold on.
Just to re-emphasize before I start something that I'm not trying to start, it's like none of the kingdoms in this world, like they're not ethno-states. It's just the royals are dwarves in Dwarvendale. The royals of the Inguinites are humans and elves. There's still like a mixed bag of races there.
Actually, the right term is xenophobia.
Yeah, xenophobia, not racism.
There we
Don't
go. The smart glasses are off.
Yeah, don't get it twisted.
Culture.
Hogwarts is xenophobic, not
Thaddeus
racist.
done was racism. What the dwarf done was xenophobia.
And now we know.
And that's Power Word Quest history lesson for the day.
Locking in.
Yeah, fantasy racism? No. Fantasy xenophobia? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, shall we
Sorry, go ahead.
see what the next step is, shall we?
I think we're following Orin again.
Oh, probably.
I think we're just going to be like little puppies for a second. Which isn't the worst.
Probably. I've never been here. I'm just following Orin. He knows everything, I believe.
Yes.
Well, he didn't know about the
So far.
plague, so not everything.
Aoife is very much trying to resist the urge to bite this harbour master.
Thaddeus, did you know about the plague?
Don't.
No, but I don't claim to know everything.
I don't think Orin claimed to know everything.
Nobody
just-
claimed.
I'm just
I
saying.
claim to think.
Okay. I
Alright.
don't know, I just feel like there's...
Those I didn't realize those sunglasses were rose tinted.
What, huh?
They are
falling
now.
for the- Stop falling for the dwarven twang.
Or it's not a
I was gonna
twig.
say, Orin's not a twig.
Orin's not a twink.
Orin gives
And
off
it's just a
twink
short
energy.
bear.
Orin's
Alright.
like a bear, but
Yeah,
like
bear.
small.
Short.
A cup.
No.
Short bear.
He's a cup.
That's not a cup.
Yeah. Okay. An otter. An otter.
Alright. Orin,
I don't
what's
know what that
next?
shit means, alright?
Yeah.
Stop my god lingo.
Just go and grind.
I'm going to leave the refugees in the care of the rest of my men, and I'm going to journey home. You are welcome to accompany me. I am sure that whatever's left of the command structure would be interested to hear your accounts of what's happening in the mainland. Although things are worse than I'd feared here, so I don't know if there's any capability to do anything about it.
Information's still vital, regardless whether they want to
No.
act on it or not.
Yes. You all are protected under my hospitality, though. Nothing.
Right.
You have my
Very
word of
much
honor.
appreciated.
Nothing
I've
ill
got-
will happen to you so long as you remain in my company.
I've got a small idea, right? How about we get to a bit of nature? We've ate nothing but rations for a little bit. How about we go visit Vass? And, just sort of see if he has anything he needs us to do as well. And then we have, options.
Is there a
And you can
steakhouse?
join-
Sure, it'll probably take some time, or
I mean,
the wagon to be ready, anyways. If you wanted to go visit your
Do you want to come with?
friend.
Siva, why is my mic not picking up?
There we go.
Sure. I'll come with you.
Shit, I don't have a present for Vass. Shit. Lockwood just starts, speed running.
Yeah. What if you hand him wood and he's like, this used to be a tree, how could you have done this?
He
Which
seems
is
like
shit.
a patron of the arts.
That's fair.
Isn't nature just the ability to shift from one form to the other?
I don't
Also,
know, I'm not...
isn't some of his bar made of wood as well? So
Yeah.
that's a bigger
Yeah,
tree
but what
than a
if you
little bit.
done that really cool art where you grow the tree the way you want it to grow to make things? I saw a chair once. It was quite cool.
I've seen plenty of chairs in my lifetime too.
No,
Kelly.
but they grew the tree into the shape of a chair.
Right.
They used
That sounds
They
pretty
used
cool.
to do that.
It
They
was
used to do that
it's
kind of
really
stuff in my
cool.
village.
Maybe it's like that, or I guess you can just use magic to be like, hey, can you grow this way, please?
Remind me, how did we get to Vass again? He gave us something, right?
Little tokens.
Tokens.
We need to go to where
Token.
nature is, so I'm assuming just around a tree or a bush.
You
We chuck it.
just gotta find some trees. Yeah,
And then
and
it-
put it down.
The more nature, the quicker it'll go.
We're on an island. There is enough nature, shouldn't there be? Let's go get.
Does the music disappear for anyone else?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
did it?
Yeah.
Still playing.
We're just in quiet
Calvert will
contemplation.
just
It's
throw
fine.
it against the wall.
Yeah, I just thought to check
Here
in
we
case it was me being weird.
Yeah, so yeah, it'll take you all a minute to go find something, some trees to
Hug.
do that. It's a quite like industrial little port. But yeah.
Little being the main term.
Whoa.
It's time
Well,
Aoife
it's like
finishes
the way
carving
I would explain
the
it,
thing.
it's like the buildings are really big. There's just not a lot of them. It is how I would explain it. Like everything is of a very like grand, industrious type of design. There's just not many buildings.
Right.
But
In the
yeah, if
time-
you'll want to go see Vass, you totally can.
In the time that y'all are looking for like trees and bushes, Aoife has speed ran wood carving a little boat that kind of looks like the boat that they were just on for 2 weeks, but also it's done really quickly. It's not that good.
I was really happy they didn't kill us on sight, seeing as it was an Ingwanite ship.
I
I was a
mean-
bit worried.
No, it was a Dwarven ship.
Was
It
it a
was the
Dwarven
Dwarven
ship?
ship, yes.
I thought we stole an Ingwanite one. Wait, did
No,
we
it
kill
was
dwarves?
the Ingwanites
Oh.
stole the
No.
Dwarven ship and they made it their
Yeah.
own, and then we took it back. So it's back to the Dwarven ship, basically.
Were you asleep the
Also-
whole time, Calvert?
I just the adrenaline hit me.
It's been
I
2
was like-
weeks.
Flame orb, ice bridge, let's go. I haven't processed things.
Don't worry.
I mean, I guess I
it
haven't
is
had a chance
confusing.
to think about it over. But I just thought we were on an Ingwanite ship. I don't know why. I didn't bother to look at the things.
I mean, we did kill some Ingwanite dudes, so that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
They're
Fucking
not the take it.
Steve.
Fucking Steve.
I think his name's Kevin.
No, Steven, the guy who betrayed us.
Oh,
Simon.
Simon.
Fuck. There'll probably be a Steve in the
Simon.
future. Maybe I'm a seer.
That's how forgettable he was.
Forgot about that.
I know.
Yeah,
Also,
do you think he-
But I put Simon out of my mind.
do you think he has brothers, Alvin and Theodore?
No, I think he said he was an only child.
He should have had brothers.
No, I think he called us familiar Theodore.
Okay.
But
Sorry, I'm just trying to pull something up real quick.
Yeah, that's cool.
Simon's a right ass.
yeah, he was a bit of a drugging us as well. I just could not believe it.
First time. Drugs.
Like recreationally or being roofied.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily recreationally have drugs in a tea.
Here we go.
Is that enjoyable to have drugs in a tea?
Yeah.
May, is it enjoyable to have drugs in a tea?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's fun. It's great. You find
Loyal
yourself.
capital.
But no, yeah,
found
that's
yourself.
that's
But
like
yeah,
first time.
y'all want to head to the tavern?
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
for a brief bit, because I do think before we sign on to a brand new mission, should look around what we can do close by, especially since we saw the people that were suffering in the
I mean, we could
city we
just-
came from.
We could just look nearby to see if people want help from us here if you want. I was just thinking because we were just sort of waiting
No,
around
no.
for the cart to be ready, we could see if Vass needed anything. Like some more
Yeah,
mimic
no.
cleared out like that.
You all
Um,
can go ahead and do the check-in on Vass. I mean, again, remember time is kind of fucky in
Oh,
there.
Shit, yeah.
So, as in, like, it passes slower out in
Oh,
the
okay.
real world than it does in the tavern.
Oh, that's
so,
fair.
like,
Cool.
That's good.
So like theoretically
Okay.
you could spend like 6 days in the tavern but only 3 days have passed in real term. Or is like what's kind of like the conversion rate?
you don't know what the
Daytime.
conversion rate is, and I'm not
okay.
telling you.
I
what the conversion
calculated
rate
it at some
is.
point, but I
Oh,
can't
really?
remember.
No, I remember you
When we
calculated
came
it.
back, about 6 hours had passed. I
Bold
think.
of you to assume it's the same every time.
Right.
All right,
But
let's
yeah.
get this going.
Yes.
You want to head to the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Ground.
Yeah, so you go and make your way out to like the edge of the town. You find some trees. Whoever wants to put down their like little locket thing, he gives them and do it. And it takes a couple seconds, but the door springs up, and you all can make your way into the tavern. Let's just for funsies. Let's go to the actual map.
Mhm.
Sneaky.
Oh
yeah, ladies.
The tavern is you enter into the tavern. It's just as you all remember it. It's brightly lit by the light of day filtering in through the windows and seemingly through the ceiling in a way you can't really explain. But yeah, Vass is alone in the tavern, and he perks up and seems very excited to see you all as you enter.
Hi, Vass.
Can I look up?
Oh, hi, hello.
Hi.
It's so great to see you. Oh, it's been so long.
Wait, how long has it been for you?
I don't know. It just feels like a really long time.
It's only been like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, that's 2 weeks in mortal time. I don't know. I don't leave here. So everything's a little weird for time for me.
Do you not get out that often?
Just I feel safer here. You know?
That's fair. We brought Orin with
I have
us.
my
That was a very difficult question for you.
Yes, your friend Orin the dwarf. Hi, hello. Welcome. This is my tavern. I'm Vass. Try not to think too hard about why this place exists or how you went to the door. It'll just make your head hurt. Sorry, I haven't had anyone other than like my one new guest, and he sleeps a lot for a while. So I've been very
Oh, right, that's what's
yeah.
wrong.
He's
been here?
he's sleeping, so
Okay.
we'll bother him later.
Wait,
I need you
your-
something
I don't know
really
why. I don't know
cool.
why I'm shushing you. He's a very deep sleeper.
Wait, so who's your new guest?
Well, you'll meet him eventually, I'm sure. Yes, you're
Calvert
raising
will
your hand.
learn to lean to Orin for a bit and explain, like, all right, so last time we fought a bunch of mimics over here, and there is a very slight chance that this one person is a very bad sign, so we might have to fight it, so just get mentally prepared here, all right?
Oh no, I don't want fighting in my tavern. Please, no fighting
Oh.
here.
He's
I work
whispering
so-
this to Orin.
Yeah, the Vass hears everything.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Spoken in his tavern.
Also, Orin, no spellcasting in here.
Yes, thank you so much, Calvert, for putting the rules. Yes, I would just really appreciate it if we don't go working magic. It just really fucks with the atmosphere.
Vass, are you sure you're okay? You seem a bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm lonely, Calvert, and bored, and my
Where
mind.
are your daughters?
Sounds like an online
Well,
profile.
they have their own lives outside of work. You don't think I just keep them here all the time?
I didn't think that. It's just that, I thought you'd have someone on shift.
No,
It's
it's
middle of
been
the day.
slow. I'm more than capable of running the place by myself. It's our slow season. We
Fair
get
enough.
more busy during the summertime.
all right. Well,
Where do the
speaking of,
Hexblood people?
business,
They're at home. Yeah, like they're regulars, but they're at home.
Oh.
But also,
mean-
it's like the weird thing where everyone's probably only been gone for like a day in the real world, but it's been so much longer here.
You know,
Oh,
you can just ask
that's
us to
fair.
visit if you're lonely.
I could, but how do I put this? Doing that sort of thing to send a message to anyone outside the tavern draws unwanted attention to me, and I prefer to lie low.
Are you on
I
the
quite a
one?
background, don't you?
I haven't been outside in so long.
Okay.
Why would
someone
people want
after
to find
you?
you?
Yeah, like,
Um,
I mean,
That's one way you could put it, Calvert. Someone. Yeah, but it's okay. I keep busy. It's just been slow lately.
May we ask
You
what
want
that
something
someone is?
to
yeah,
drink?
who?
I'd rather not get into
like,
it right
it
now,
might-
honestly.
Okay, but can you let us know at some point in case someone tries to trick us into bringing them here with our tokens?
Oh, no, they can't get in.
Oh,
They
okay, cool.
can't. Yeah, I don't need to worry about. I'm safe here. It's just like outside. I'm less safe, which is unfortunate because I haven't touched grass in like a century, and I really like grass, guys.
You could like grow like your own grass inside, like artificial.
It's
kind of
not the
stuff.
same. It's not the.
Same.
It's
you want
not
us
the
to
same
go
when I
outside
use
and
magic
grab-
to create things. It's not a real plant that's like grown itself. And I'm sorry, I've had way too much of this new drink I discovered. It makes me very energetic. So I'm probably a lot right now.
What
do
is
you
it?
want us to go outside and grab some grass from outside and bring that in for you?
Yeah, a shovel.
Would you do that?
Are you
Yeah,
sure you want
of
us
course.
to?
Oh my god, that would be awesome.
Right, I'm just gonna go grab some grass.
Oh my god. Calvert, you're my favorite customer.
I'll go outside and grab some grass.
Oh
In
yeah.
the meantime,
So
you were bored, right?
Yeah, I'm bored. I've
Have
just been
some
playing. I've
drinks
just
for
been
me,
playing
my
with the.
friends.
I've just had this fun little card deck Lenanchi gave me to keep myself entertained.
Oh, really? Just a
Yeah.
normal card deck.
I'm back with the grass.
Oh no, there's nothing normal about anything Lenanchi gives me.
Playing solitaire.
Here you are.
Thank you, Calvert, so much. And he like conjures up a little like pot and puts the grass in it and sets it on the countertop.
Is there any plants that you like? We can probably find some and bring them to
Oh,
the next time we come
I
here.
love most all plants. Like 99.99999% of all plants are
Mhm.
awesome.
It'll be
What's
brilliant
the
if we
one
bring
plant
back the
you
one
hate?
plant you don't
You
like.
wanna...
I don't like palm trees.
Oh,
To be
You
fair,
don't
that's
do
pretty
palm
hard to
trees,
carry,
do
so
you?
you're all good.
Let's just say they're just not my cup of tea.
insight. I want to see how much he hates these fucking
Roll
palm
insight.
trees.
Roll insight against Vass, please. I've been dying for someone to make any sort of roll against Vass.
Plus
Oh,
89.
22. Right.
Hold on, I have to find a d20. Okay. You get the impression. So the way he's like is about nature and stuff in general, it's like you recall like little weird quirks around him. It's like his daughters, like, oh no, they're not named after the flower. The flower's named after his daughters and stuff like that. So you, it's almost as if they're like the least favorite stepchild.
I'm calling it now. Pam's the ex-wife or husband.
Fucking Pam.
Fast got the kids in the divorce.
But Pam kept the cat.
What is that in your hand?
Oh, this is my cool deck of fun cards. Do you wanna take a look at one?
Yeah, sure.
Are you drawing a card off of the deck?
Fuck it.
Okay.
Did we not learn during your campaign? Did
Yeah,
we
but
not
this is
learn?
This is an
Knowledge of what
entirely
this could
different.
possibly be.
That's a different thing.
Okay. So the card you draw, I'll just take a picture and send it because actually no, if I turn off the background, I could show it well. Bum bum bum.
Bum, 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 bum,
The card of
bum,
yassification.
So it's this card with a giant up on
Oh,
it. I need you to roll 2d10 for me.
Oh my
am I
god.
gonna grow?
Is Calvert's gonna grow? Are we gonna get
Calvert?
Calvert? Oh my god.
Wrong one,
Did he
wrong
say?
one.
There's too many cows.
Too many blue people.
Too many blue people.
16.
So you immediately grow 16 inches. So like almost a foot and a half taller.
So I'm 5'8" right now. Can someone do the maths?
So that would put you at 6'8", 7'2".
You're taller than me.
And Calvis.
You
And
do
Calvert.
also, your hit point maximum increases by 20.
Oh my god.
Finally. Wait, how do I?
I've got it. I'll do it.
Like, you know, it's
Just refresh your page. You'll be
awesome.
there. So yeah, your max HP is up from 35 to 55. And yeah, so you all just watch as Calvert like draws this card. He just like sprouts up. And
The
even
clothes,
Vast
like,
just,
magically
Vast just
fit?
kind of like
no.
yeah, all of his clothes actually like magically like
Oh, okay.
grow
Oh my
as
God.
well with them.
Oh
And
my
it's just
gosh.
like I love that card.
What the fuck?
Why are you so tall?
Are you like this forever now?
Am I like this forever now?
I mean, I could undo it if you
It's
really
fun.
want me
I kind of
to,
like it.
but-
Not gonna lie. It's great.
How's the weather up there?
I don't know. There's no weather. What?
I'm sorry.
It's
I mean,
fine,
do
we've
you guys
got comfortable
want there
lessons
to
and,
be weather in here? Is like the
No,
perpetual
it was a
default
joke.
kind
It
of
was a
boring?
tall joke. I
Is it-
learned
is
it
it
on the
really-
ship.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
by the way, we were on a ship.
Wait, what would I
you were
have
on a
to-
ship. You were on a boat. Wow.
Yeah,
I
we
hate
were on a
boats.
boat. Oh, I made you a little boat.
Oh,
Oh,
well, no, if you made it, I'll love it. I mean, just like I hate being on boats, but like
Oh, yeah, it sucks.
conceptually, boats are cool.
it sucks.
Um,
I was throwing up all the time. I've never
Oh,
thrown
you
up so much in my
poor
entire
little
life.
When was the
Oh.
last time you were on a boat?
does anyone else want to have a go?
Okay.
Sure, I'll take a shot.
Are there any very bad cards?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
It
draw a
sounds
card.
like you can undo it though
Okay,
if you like.
we'll
You
go.
get a bad card.
Yeah, I like you guys, you know. I'll at least help you undo it, you know. So we'll do Aoife first. How many cards are you drawing?
Just the one, but
No more than one.
Cass also gets the boat carving now.
Yeah, he like.
so
hits
so
it.
don't forget because I will.
Okay. So this is the card you draw.
I can't.
Ring.
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 Um,
Ring. Banana
So
phone.
I will pick this out later. No, actually, I'll do it now. A magic ring appears on your finger, and I get to pick out what it is.
Which finger?
It appears on your right pinky.
Got it. It's very important.
Is it?
That's fine.
It can
That's
be.
fine.
Oh. Cool.
If you wear like.
Roll a D100 for me. Actually.
Okay. If, for example, if you wear like a ring on your wedding finger, then and you're not married or engaged or anything, it's considered bad luck.
This is why I've
Yeah,
had
I
bad
didn't
luck
realize
for
there
the
was a
past
ring
few
like that.
years.
83.
I only know what these two fingers mean, like your ring finger and your other one.
Yeah, the wedding one. The other one's fine. Right hand's
The
fine.
other one's like where people normally put their wedding band after where they put their engagement ring after getting married. Some people do that.
Yeah.
Unless
What
they
did
get
you
the
get
one-
on your roll?
Some people do, but some people put it on this one.
What did you say, Alex?
What did you roll for me?
Yeah. 83.
What'd you get? 83. Okay.
You grow 83 feet. It's 83 feet taller.
83 feet. Fucking hell.
You grow 83 feet
Oh.
and 2 legs.
Does that mean I can walk really fast now?
Scooby-Doo running everywhere.
Shaggy.
Raggy!
Guys,
You
Right
are
over here.
gonna get.
Oh god, that's so good.
Yeah.
I noticed that like a man can at least
Oh,
do
this is a let's
either
do this one.
Scooby-Doo,
You
Kermit,
get.
or Mickey Mouse very well.
So I've
Scooby-Doo?
added the ring to your inventory.
Ooh.
You are automatically attuned to it,
Raggy.
and yeah.
What'd you get?
Let's find out.
Ring of 3 wishes.
Ring of free action. While you wear this ring, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. In addition, magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained. Slay! Thank you.
Fucking slay.
Wow, you
Good
guys are really lucky. Who's next?
I'll take one.
Okay. Just one? You can draw more if you want.
I might draw more. If it's just, look how charming I've gotten.
Yeah, sure, take two.
Don't test your luck.
Two.
I'd quit while you're ahead. And above, apparently.
I love doing this. I love doing this by just drawing the actual cards rather than like
Mm.
rolling for it too.
Yeah.
I'd never
Okay.
do well.
Oh, I have
in
to-
the
Illustrations
deck.
I have
are
to-
gorgeous.
I have to turn the page for these.
I never do well in the deck of many things.
Right,
All
page
You
that
done
seven.
are-
well. You done well with Mary.
Yeah, with Mary,
You done well with one, and then Kronk had to use his thing to rewind one or something.
Yeah. I also got the devil. Remember, I got the.
Oh
devil.
yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
So first up, we have priest.
Priest.
Organized
Yep.
religion.
My
So
one fear.
your
Is that
wisdom
it?
score is going to increase by
wisdom.
2.
Hell yeah!
Damn.
I'm so light. I'm
Hog
so
face.
wise.
What was your wisdom before?
I think my wisdom was like. I can't remember. My wisdom currently, before it being refreshed, is a +2, so 14. So I have a 16 wisdom.
Nice.
Nice.
Nope, that's not right. Why is it not working?
I'm sure you've said already, Alex, but what's that deck called? Because that looks very cool.
So this is the like official deck of many things like source
Ooh.
bundle. The cards I have though is I have left out the cards from the original deck of things. So this is technically the deck of many more things.
Okay.
So it's 44 cards that are completely different from the deck we pulled
Ooh.
from in Lucas's campaign. And then your second card is a bit less fun.
Yeah, I get that usually happens with me.
Yeah. Prisoner.
Prisoner, cool. Pretty on brand as
So-
well.
Glowing chains made of magical force appear and wrap around you. You have the restrained condition until the chains are destroyed or you are freed. While you have this condition, you cannot cast spells. Any magic items you're wearing or carrying have their properties suppressed.
Ooh.
Goth is
How
back.
about ones inside of me?
No.
Someone can attempt to use thieves' tools to free you from the chains. But until they are removed, you are trapped in them. So you all
I have a
see
question.
as the spectral chains appear and bind May. Yes.
I have a question. If Aoife gave me her ring of free action, because it says magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained, would that cancel out the chains?
It says the magic items are suppressed by the chains, though.
Yeah, so unfortunately,
Ah.
magic items do suppress it, but that is a really good idea.
A for
However,
effort.
don't know if any
Does
of you
anybody
do
have
have
thistles?
thieves'
No.
tools on you. I
Vast.
will say Vast will supply you with thieves' tools, and you all can attempt to make a dex check with them
I will attempt.
to get them out.
Dex or sleight
yeah.
of hand?
Deck.
I'll say you can do sleight of hand.
No. That's a 9 for me.
16. 16.
Yeah, no.
Mm.
It's gotta be above 20, doesn't it?
Something like that.
30?
Well, isn't appearing for me. Yeah, no, that's a 5's not gonna do it. Chloe, you want to give it a shot?
The ring thing? Or
With the thieves?
Yeah, sure. Would I need to roll? Sorry.
Make a sleight of hand check.
That's a 20.
I will say with a 20, you start to make progress with them, but have not gotten them completely off, and you can continue to work on them. You can
I'll
make
continue.
your roll with advantage now, though.
Hee hee, thank you.
Michael Jackson's here. What?
This is one of those ones that if like
Took me a
you were to
while.
make this, if you were to get this in a dungeon, is that a nat 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does it. You're out.
Netherall.
Our friendship.
Yeah, and as the
You
as
doing
the change
alright?
finish getting unshackled from May, they disappear. That's one that's like not bad, but if you were to get that in the middle of a dungeon
Yeah,
and
you'd
didn't
be
have
done
thief
for.
tools, like you'd be fucked.
Yikes.
I'll draw one. I think.
Just one?
You guys are gutsy.
Yeah, just one. I
think
drew
about-
one far back when I was only green and a couple inches shorter, and it was a very bad mistake.
I really want to
You
draw
were green too?
above table.
When? When were you green?
It's not visible.
Oh, so this is
That's a
fun.
different
yeah.
character for the
Oh,
people in
no.
the chat.
So you draw this card.
No.
Oh.
Oh no.
See ya. See ya.
And what happened?
Goodbye.
And what
Is this
happened?
not the same card that Oscar?
No, it's different. It's different in
The
this
one-
deck.
The Oscar
I'm
got
gonna
was
shit
devil.
my pants.
That fiend is different. So what happens
See ya.
is much to Vass's surprise, with a puff of smoke, an individual with reddish skin, long twisting horns, wearing fine noble clothes, appears before you with a
Raphael.
wide smirk on his face.
How hot is
It's
he?
Calvis! Calvis! Your name's Calvis, right?
No.
Right? Okay.
Why-
You're a
why?
bad
Who's
liar.
asking? Who's asking? Who's asking?
I'm just a humble businessman with a proposition for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
But
Just a
before
deal.
You make the proposition. How hot is he?
Yeah, I need to know. I need to know.
He is hot as the flames of hell.
Yeah.
He's in a
Mhm.
suit. Honestly, I didn't need anything else.
Super.
Does he have a beard though? Because we know that's
I
Calvis's type.
understand. Oh, yeah.
Calvus likes beards though.
He's bearded. Yeah, absolutely. So I hear you are the big lady Kythrus's right-hand man these days, through the grapevine. And I have a deal that is mutually beneficial for you and Her Highness.
And what is that deal?
I am prepared to offer you and your queen both a combined sum of mithrite equal to your weight, both of yours weight put together. All I ask in return is to have an audience with Her Highness.
What's your name?
Just a little meeting.
Yeah, wait, what is your name?
Yeah, what's your name?
Oh, my name? Ooh. I think I'm gonna need you to sweeten the pot on what your end of this deal if you want my name.
How do you get an
but you
audience
could-
if you don't have a
but you
name
could-
though?
But you can just call me Mr. A for right now.
It's
Alright,
Mobius.
so
Well, Asmodeus himself.
you have a lot of guts asking for this in general because
I mean, if I really, really wanted to see her, I could do it, believe me. But I'd rather do it on, like good terms. I bring an offering, a boon for Her Highness. I feel like her and I could really help each other out. And I feel like you could really help me help her out. And I feel like she'd be really, really happy with you. if you brought all this mithrite to her. I know she's real hungry for the stuff.
How do you know that?
Like,
Nobody has ever
like that.
heard of the queen in years. How would you, of all people, know that? Someone who just appeared from afar.
Sweet child. I'm as old, or if not older, than your queen.
Oh,
I
Alright.
was there when she got her crown, actually.
really? All right.
Yeah.
Elvis, should you not maybe just like, check?
Oh, and don't worry, she can't hear you right now.
All right. Well, if I am not going to make any decisions for the queen, I sincerely apologize.
Okay.
The protection of the queen
Well,
is my priority. So if I cannot communicate with the
Okay.
queen right now,
You drive a hard bargain. Okay. Again. All I ask is a meeting. You know, you phone her up while I'm there, and we chat. I'm willing to double the amount of mithrite since you're playing a hard bargain.
How about I'll give you a counter bargain. You let down whatever magic it is you're doing that doesn't let me communicate with the queen. I ask her, check if she's okay with it, and I'll come back to you. How about that? If she agrees with it, then I agree with it, you know. Then you get your meeting with the queen, that she knows you're coming, and maybe she can prepare some tea before you arrive.
Yeah, Simon's tea.
Exactly. Simon's
Yeah.
tea is very popular nowadays.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
And you'll do this check pro bono.
I don't know what that means. I'm from the
It means
Feywild.
for free.
He's a great musician.
Oh,
Like I don't have to offer anything up front for you to check with her first. I just gotta let you chat with her.
you're Mr. A, right? And you're a fiend. That's I'll pass it on.
Whoa, fiend is a derogatory term that is used against
My
the
apologies.
fine people of the Nine Hells by you all living it
Oh.
up here in the mortal plane, and I take offense to that.
Exactly say
So
what.
you know what? The double around is off the
You're
table. We're
just,
back to just both
Red
of
Devil.
you two's weight in mithrite. But yeah, I'll let you talk to her. You know, ask. You know, we got a deal.
Not shaking anybody's hands if you're crazy. I'm gonna talk to her, and if I come back to you, I'm gonna pick up the card again, and it's gonna be great. All right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
not
I'm
gonna make
afraid
any
this
deals.
deal just expired. With the snap of his fingers, he poofs
Oh,
and
no.
disappears.
How unfortunate.
What the hell
He
was
probably
that?
does.
How very
I
sad.
don't even know.
Mr. A. You know what, to be fair, I've heard there are some spells that can summon the Inferno, so I could possibly bring him back if you do want to talk about a deal. Later in life, because it's way past my expertise right now.
Those cards seem incredibly
fair.
temperamental.
I really
Oh,
Yeah.
I really want
I
to
so
do another one.
fun, Thaddeus.
They
Come
are
on.
Can I?
Come on. All your friends
I
are
just want a
doing
good
it.
one.
If it makes you feel better, I'll draw one myself.
I'll draw one with you. Why not?
I'll draw one as well because
I'll
I
draw
just
one
want a good
too.
one.
Okay, let's
I
do.
hate myself.
We'll do Thaddeus first because he hasn't gotten a turn yet.
Very
Okay.
fair.
He like
Very fair.
reluctantly draws a card. Oh shit! I've already got enough crazy in my life.
The Void.
Oh fuck!
Part
Avoid
Fuck off!
to electric
Fuck
boogaloo.
off! No. No.
No, the void does. The void doesn't exist.
No, Alex.
Your gender changes.
You have been.
I'm Thaddeusy.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh no.
So this is the card.
Faye. Oh,
Oh,
Ooh.
fuck. Oh no.
Oh,
And
alright.
here's what happens.
A Faye comes and tries to shoot you.
I'm dead.
It's just Calvis.
A crossing into the Feywild opens before you, and you are immediately pulled through into it. You to everyone else's eyes, Thaddeus, you disappear in a flash of rainbow-colored light.
The
You
case.
draw no more cards.
Murder
So
him.
you suddenly find yourself in the Feywild. You are along like a forest path, but the trees are types of trees you've never seen before. You do still have your pendant from Vass.
I do. What is this place?
Acid trip.
And as you are getting your bearings, you hear like dogs like barking and howling in the distance and steadily getting closer to you.
What does the
I'm a cat
environment
person,
look
and I put like the pendant down on the floor and jump back through.
Yeah, it's really slow to make the door.
Oh, come
As
on.
it just kind of slowly unfurls, and as it's like halfway done, the dogs come into view around the corner, and they are huge, ferocious-looking beasts, unlike any sort of dog you've ever heard before. And just as they are within biting range, the door opens and you fall through it back into the tavern.
As the
to which
door's like,
Vass's head just kind of snaps from like where you were to the door, and it's just like, well, that's weird.
Was that like near instant for us?
Yeah, that was all just like, it was like he poof disappeared and then poof, fell through the door.
That
Quickly see the dogs through the door.
Yeah, you'd see them for a second before the door shuts.
Does
I
Calvin
feel like
recognize
the
them?
glance you'd see Calvis, yeah, you would know that's the Feywild.
as he like jumps back through the door, he's like, K9, K9, and like sprints across the room.
K9, what's it? Huh?
what?
What? What's a dog?
Oh.
So wait,
Is that what they sound like?
your card got you amazing pet dogs, and you ran away from them.
Amazing dogs!
Is someone gonna
No.
tell me what a dog is?
No,
It's like a
it's too soon for you for that. No.
Think
Where were
like
you?
a wolf,
Where,
but
how?
smaller.
What did it look like where you were?
Trees and dogs and weird smells and weird sensations, and the weather was weird, and I just felt weird, and yeah, it was just weird.
Season was it?
I don't fucking know. A dog's chasing me.
It would have been.
Hunting season.
It would have been. It looked like it was almost spring or summer there.
I was about to be springed as well.
Mating season.
That no.
No.
Getting sprung.
Can you stop
No.
with the sexual innuendos,
Hell,
please?
No.
Well,
You're
sounds
the
like,
one who said
it
get
sounds like it's a
sprung.
good thing you had that pendant on you. That could have been really bad for you, my friend.
Oh, yeah. The dog eat
Sorry
dog
about
will.
that. Do you want to draw again?
Do I want to draw again? Fuck it, can't be worse.
Famous last words, isn't it? Do
Gets
you
the
have
point.
another pendant just in case?
Wait, hang on. Is it a one-time use?
Is what?
Is the pendant a one-time use?
The card.
No, it reappears on your person
Oh.
after you enter the tavern.
How about the
Fantastic.
card? Is it one-time use?
Okay, this
Is the
is a
card-
good one.
Yeah,
So this is the card. This is the card you draw.
I play a violin.
Expert. And your dex score increases by 2.
Oh,
Hell fucking yeah.
A dexpert, one might say.
I'm Dexy and I know it.
Okay, well, so let's see. Thaddeus, you've done 2. I guess I'll allow everyone to get a total of 2 cards drawn, and then I think I'm gonna have to cut you off, friends. Okay, Lukas has been really dying to draw a second
Sorry,
card.
I really love these things, and I feel like Calvert's knowledge or curiosity has been very piqued at how these, especially with him just get like his new bookmarks.
So this is the card that you get.
Elemental.
Oh, fitting, isn't it? Genasi.
I need you to make a choice right now for me. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
Sorry, acid, lightning, cold, thunder, fire, right? Elemental
Acid,
damage
cold,
type.
fire, lightning, or thunder.
If it's resistance, I'm already resistant to lightning. If it's a damage increase, if it's damage increasing, let's see. Wait, how many is there? There's 8, right? I don't know.
Acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
I'm going to
Acid,
say
cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
Acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder. I'm going to say cold.
You're
Cold?
coming for my brand, aren't
Oh no,
you?
thunder. Actually, yeah, thunder, because like cold's someone else's brand. We've already got too many
No,
similarities.
kidding.
Blue.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No,
I'm kidding.
you're
Okay.
right though. We've got too many similarities already.
Yeah, fair.
Thunder.
Thunderstruck.
Thundercats.
You are now immune to thunder damage.
AC/DC.
I'm deaf.
Hell yeah.
Resistant to lightning, immune to thunder.
That's a great lyric, that is.
Hello.
Okay, I guess Calvis, you're up next.
Relatively positive ones. I feel like I have to draw a -1 again.
You're also in a very safe environment right now.
True, okay, now is the time to
Safe
do it. I
call.
get that. So let's do it.
You said a friend gave you these? Crazy.
Alex, are you gonna fuck me over? You're gonna fuck
Oh,
me
no.
over, are you?
No, this is what I'm going to regret having let you all do this now. Hold on. I need
Similar to the
roll
one that
something.
Alex got, where it's like so much XP and a brilliant item.
No, it's not that, but okay, so I need to roll a d10.
Uh-oh. So Chloe, I'm immune to thunder damage now.
And resistant to lightning.
I'm resistant to lightning because I'm a genasi.
Yep.
So that means if you ever have to fight your sister, then
Yeah.
you're pretty much immune.
Saucy.
A large egg appears at your feet, made of what looks like a metallic silver material.
Appreciate it.
It immediately begins to hatch,
Oh,
and out comes a little silver dragon wormling. And then the wormling views you as its parent and is staunchly loyal to you and your allies. So you have a pet baby dragon.
I feel like Calvis is swallowing back tears.
Yes, we have
And
another pet.
it will look up at you and just kind of immediately just like, listen, I canonize in all of my worlds that dragons have opposable thumbs, and just kind of in its like little shell, just like
Calvis picks it up and he just holds it very tight against his chest.
I'm going to regret that. in the
Silver?
future.
Dragon D's nut. No.
Wait, did you say silver?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a
That's a
silver
cold. That's a
dragon.
cold dragon.
Ha ha ha.
Beast companion.
Oh, what? What? I'm gonna Google it.
Wait, what was the art for that card? Because we didn't get to see it.
Oh, yeah.
Right. It's just dragon.
Aww.
Hmm.
I guess the
what
D10 was
kind-
to,
what was
was
it
to figure
called
out
again?
what the color
It's
was.
a silver dragon wormling. I'm adding it into the extras on your character sheet.
Yeah, cold breath.
Thank you so much.
Calvis, what are you gonna
Calvis
name
is
the
just
baby?
petting it in silence, and Calvis is like, "I'll have to think about that. I have to make the right decision. This is a very important task to me." Alright?
Yeah, you're gonna have to name it.
I will. Give
Okay,
me.
so I believe
give me
we
a
have
It's crazy.
one more for Aoife and one more for May. No, May already did two.
We already did
One
two.
more for Aoife. I do think, hands down, though, dragon is like the best card in this deck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Especially if. So I'm gonna have to decide what the aging cycle of this dragon is.
It's just a baby for the whole campaign.
Yeah, that I wouldn't be surprised.
We time skip until dragon riding is a thing.
Okay.
Oh no.
Shit.
That's never good.
gonna be something. No, this is not a bad thing for you.
Another.
Yeah,
fault.
that's what Lukas said when I pulled the void card.
No. Okay, so this is the card.
What
I
is
read that as boob.
Door.
Sorry.
You gain the ability to cast the Gate spell 3 times with no component requirements.
Oh my god.
Nice.
That's so good.
Oh my god, no, that is. The gate is epic.
Damn.
You can
It
Gate
goes
is in-
into the fucking
Gate is
book.
Gate is going to be.
Damn. Love that
with,
spell.
like with gate you can summon like any entity from any plane, basically.
Yeah, if you know their name.
If you know their name.
Or if you speak their name. So you could just be like, Tethris.
You could get Mr. A back.
Yeah.
Mr. A.
I actually
Goodbye,
think it was
Mr.
what I was referring to when I was talking, but I could summon one later. Foreshadowing.
Okay, and with that, Vass puts the deck away.
Fair.
Before
Vess, did you
even
draw
more
one?
regrets about letting you
Oh yeah,
have
Vass, you said you
Oh
draw
no,
one.
I did. I did. Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Thaddeus wanting his comeuppance.
Yeah. We made a deal, you and I.
Yeah, take the fucking card.
Sorry, I gotta find the page again.
I saw dogs. What do you see?
Is the thing that Calvus just hatched a dog?
No,
Yeah.
it's a dragon.
The dog.
No, I've had up to here with dragons being compared to dogs. Right, Robyn?
Wait,
What's
what?
that? Sorry.
Dragons being compared to dogs.
It's got 4 legs.
But it's the baby.
Wait,
Wait, hang on.
haven't you eaten your dog?
Why would you eat your dog? What is a dog?
Like a smaller.
No.
Minor illusion, a German Shepherd, or give me a country name.
It would be a Sarkuli Shepherd.
A Sarkuli Shepherd.
So is it like when you say minor illusion? Can Aoife pet the dog?
Okay.
I guess your hand would just go straight through.
Okay, I guess I gotta roll a D. I gotta roll a D20 for Vass.
It's like character select. The dog's just like spinning on the hand.
Oh,
Okay.
Just
Just
So
a
FYI.
this
baby.
is the card that Vass pulls,
Damn.
Crossroads.
and I rolled. I
Aw.
rolled. I rolled even, so he becomes 8 years older.
That's like absolutely nothing.
And
to
there's
that.
Doesn't
there's
change
no
us at all.
noticeable change to you at all.
If only we got the dragon to pull that card.
Oh yeah,
He's
that
got
could've been
opposable
interesting.
thumbs. A dragon can draw.
See, what I could
Something
do if I
really
really
cool
wanted.
about this.
What if I really wanted to screw with y'all? I could have 8 years pass inside the tavern.
No.
Let's not
Let's
do
not
that.
do that.
We have time sensitive missions. We have things to do, please.
You know-
It's just
You know
sensitive
what's really
missions, to be
cool?
honest.
What's really cool?
Time sensitive.
Okay, so Calvus has this spell that doubles cold damage, eventually. You know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And
and you've got a
the
cold
damage that-
breath. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
As in a spell that you can cast on someone else to double cold damage.
In an area.
Oh.
It's an
like
area
a-
of effect.
It's a debuff.
And that is against people that are hostile to Calvis, and everybody in that range that is friendly to me has resistance against fire
So
damage, I believe.
That's cool.
It's gonna be a wormling until it's about 6 years old.
Fair.
So literally,
So
that
yeah.
card would have been
Yeah, that card would have turned it into a young adult dragon,
Damn.
which would be so horrendously busted for a level 5 party to have.
I will protect this creature with my life, and if anybody ever.
Yeah,
they
it's
will
the thing. It's the thing though that you basically just have like a literal infant, because dragons are intelligent creatures.
You literally have a baby.
So you have a child. You
Oh,
are a
thank you.
dad
Yes,
now.
Calvus,
Calvus is a dad.
Calvus, if you need any
Del-
help,
Fuck yeah!
Dill.
He's an official DILF now.
Calvus, if you need any help teaching the dragon Draconic, I'm here. As I can speak Draconic.
Oh right, I don't know if that I believe this is still an infant. I
I
doubt
said,
they even
like,
speak Draconic, but
like,
it is
like
a very good idea.
teaching it Draconic so it could speak its. It's
Fair.
fine.
No, it's brilliant. Thank you very much. Genuinely.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
I need to remember to lower my voice a bit because I've gotten taller, so obviously.
Wait, have you
Orin.
just been faking your voice being
No, I
deeper
feel
because
like
you're
if I-
taller?
No. I mean, like, I think.
Is
I'm
that
not
a thing
able-
that people
I
do?
feel like if you're taller, your voice is deeper, isn't it?
I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty tall, and I
know.
don't think my voice is that deep.
I guess.
I'm taller than Orin, and his voice is way deeper than mine.
Dwarf
Yeah, I
DNA.
guess. You really need to. This feels like something. Are you like racist against dwarves?
No.
You've just made a couple comments today, and it's been very like
I've not made
on the edge.
I've not made no
You're like-
comments.
You're like short thing, little short fucks,
I didn't say
dwarf
short
DNA. It's a bit, you know.
Well, to be fair, like if height is like, relative between different people, Orin said he's quite tall for a dwarf, so
I'm quite tall for a genasi now.
You're quite tall for anyone right now.
You know, it's kind of. Wait a minute. No.
What if it just stays the same?
I'd be so sad.
All right.
Yeah,
Orin, are you willing to participate still, or you just like to grab a drink and head out?
Oh wait, Orin, do you want to pull some cards?
That's what I'm asking. Did
No,
anything pick up?
Oh, okay.
Did anything pick up?
no, I do not want. I don't like to mess with this sort of thing. It was very entertaining to watch, and I'm glad nothing terrible happened to you. But no, thank you.
What's the worst thing you've seen happen?
Oh, you well, I don't let a lot of people draw from these cards, and I only just got them like I don't know, like a week ago. But Lanachi said one time someone came to them seeking, like a boon and all that, and they drew from the deck, and they just died on the spot. Like just.
oh.
That feels very like. Imagine it happened to me. I definitely
Yeah,
felt-
no, that would be crazy. And then I'd have a
Calvert,
dead
if
body
you-
in my tavern I'd have to take care of.
I mean, I'm sure you have the powers to resurrect.
And then some other person
And?
with the exact same voice would come along. It's the new guy.
I like you, Calvert, but like that, just because I can do it doesn't mean it's easy.
But like the grass.
You know what? If you drop dead inside of my tavern, I'll bring you back to life.
That means a lot. Thank you so
What
much.
if you kill him inside the town?
I would.
I would never spill blood in my own tavern. Do you know how hard that is to get out of these floors?
Never
It's
say
actually quite
never.
easy for me. Is there any blood you want to get rid of? Because I can magic it away.
Calvert, what's my rule? What's my
Oh
rule?
fuck yeah! Sorry. I just kind of
Actually,
thought, like,
you can just use lemon and bicarbonate soda.
but also like,
Lemon and bicarbonate
Do you
soda.
know
Hold on, I
what
gotta write that down.
bicarbonate soda is, but you don't know what dogs are?
How much blood do you think I've had on me in my entire life?
Quite a lot, but you
When
don't.
we first met, I was wearing a white shirt.
Okay.
White.
Right.
It was
What
brand
is
new
it
from
now?
the store.
What
Do we have a
store is
name?
there in the woods?
Oh
Do we
no.
have a name for the baby yet?
This is a lot of pressure for me
oh,
right
you should
now.
call it like razor wing.
No, that's a horrible name.
You could always let the dragon
Raisin
decide.
is actually very. Raisin is actually a very nice name. I like
Actually, a
it.
really good idea, Thaddeus. It's like we can call it a name now, but when it's old enough, it can choose its own. I read something
we'll
about that
call
in Elvish culture as well.
Are there dragons in the Feywild? Hold on. Probably, right?
Yeah, there is. Canonically.
There would have been
Does he know
not
what
the
he's holding?
not the standard type of dragon, but there would have been some, yeah. Like there wouldn't have been chromatic or metallic dragons, but there would have been like the other kinds.
Yeah, I don't know like what your canon is, but moonstone dragons reside in the Feywild.
They're pretty
And then there's also
fey.
fairy dragons, which are like pseudo dragons but with fairy wings.
They're violent.
Weird
You
face
could
shit.
call the dragon Frosty. Because it's cold.
Razor wing, or you could call it
Little
Okay, not
raisin.
Frosty then. Okay.
See, what
sorry.
I'm curious of
Frosty
is
dragon.
and I don't know enough about how the deck works to know, did when you draw that card, did the
There's
deck like
no-
materialize, like create a dragon egg? Or did it
That's-
take it from somewhere?
That's
That's a very good question, actually. I really hope it wasn't taken
Can
from
I-
somewhere. Then
Does it have
I-
parents, or is this like immaculate conception type
Can
of deal?
I investigate
I
the
hope
eggshell
it's
to
an
see if there's
immaculate
like
conception.
nesting material or dirt on the bottom of the eggshell?
I won't even have you roll for that. There's nothing. It is like pristine.
I think it may have been created.
Is this born from the card or me?
It's a test tube,
I'm
I'm
baby.
going to say the card.
Did you fuck a dragon?
We do wild things in the Feywild, Eva.
Oh my god.
I
It's
didn't know
called
you
the
were on
Feywild.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing too, though. Metallic dragons can shapeshift. They can shape change. So if Calvus has had any previous lovers,
Wait, Aoife, did you ask if Elvis fucked a dragon?
Yeah.
It's quite vulgar language for someone who just learned about the birds and the bees.
I know what the sweary words are.
That's my headcanon, is that this is the child of some old like hookup of Calvus's. And they just like, here you go. It's your
It's
problem
very
now.
difficult. It's very difficult because I've determined that he's in fact gay. So I don't know how that's gonna.
No,
Yeah,
in
it's
this
got your
universe, anyone can have
Impact.
babies with anyone.
There is
Alright,
such a
alright.
thing as the Omegaverse.
Right.
There
No!
is the Omegaverse.
To explain what this was to Elliot like a few weeks ago.
I mean, it's an egg, so it's just like, you know, when a mortal and a dragon love each other very much.
We're gonna
Hey,
be very confused.
the
The
Yeah.
other parent
Like,
could have been trans.
You know what? Actually,
True.
I actually have something that would make a lot of sense, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Okay.
If you try
All right.
hard enough.
Anyway, I'm gonna think about it. For now, I'll call them. I don't know what it is.
If
Dragon.
you look,
Would you?
Dragon. I like
mind,
dragon. Thank you. Thank you,
Bastions, I
Thaddeus.
have some.
It's
I
very
have some experience with dragons.
oh, you can identify the sex but not the gender.
Yes, the biological sex.
Right.
Because
okay.
gender's
All
a
right.
social construct.
Because gender is a social construct.
Yeah,
of
gender's a
course.
social
Who do you
construct.
Exactly, thank
who do
you
you
very
think you're
much.
talking to, Cal? There.
No, I just wanted to see if we were same thinking.
This society's
Yeah,
really
yeah, no,
advanced.
yeah.
All right. Would
Yes,
you
where do you
take a
come from
look?
again?
Yeah, he just kind of takes a look and he like
Everywhere.
flips
But
it
he,
over, and he's
Ga-
actually
Gabus
instead
kind of
of-
still holds on to it, by the
Yeah,
way, because he
but-
kind of wants to protect it with his life.
and I'm making this up as I go, but how vast genders the baby dragon is actually by looking at the spines on its back.
Oh.
It's like, oh, it's
That's okay,
it's a boy, or male. It'll decide that later on.
Oh.
All right. That's lovely. All right, thank you very much. This has actually been very,
So, wait,
very lovely. I don't know what
are
I'm
you
gonna do with
actually, are you actually going to call him Dragon?
it. Dragon, yeah.
That's like that
What
feels very. That might raise some like issues for it in its development.
Okay, Genasi.
Why?
This has become weirdly topical. You might want to meet my long-term guest.
Is it dragon?
The dragon.
Oh.
I didn't think it would be
It's a dragon.
relevant.
Did it come in
but,
with an egg,
um,
and now it's not got an egg?
No,
Roll down the stairs.
But yeah, let's go upstairs real quick. Why don't we?
Let's disturb
Okay,
him in
Yeah,
his
this
sleep.
is really tight. I don't know how old this wormling is, but he's basically just.
Oh,
holding
it just.
like a
I mean,
child,
it just hatched. Like it is an infant.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's a baby.
He's just trying to make it calm down
Yeah.
or whatever, because I think
Yeah,
it's very frustrated.
Yeah, let me.
Might be a good
just
time
gonna-
to hop on the break, and then we can get to the dragon afterwards. If you think.
Yeah, let's take a break. Yeah, and then we can. Sorry, I was not expecting this car.
No.
But yeah, we'll be back in like 15-20 minutes, everyone. So stay tuned. All right, welcome back, everyone. We've had our short rest and stocked back up on everything we need to dive right back in. When we last left off, the party was going to go visit Vass's new long-term guest, who's relevant to the newest member of the party. Oh my god. I just know it's like this is going to cause so many like sweet, wholesome, pure moments, but it's also going to be a headache for me as a DM.
Also, the amount of moments of panic if it nearly dies.
Oh, yeah.
It's got
He's
it's got
gonna
one
kill
hell of an AC.
everyone.
It's got one hell of an AC, like
I
out the
can't
gate.
remember the stat sheet for a wormling.
I had it
45
pulled up.
HP.
Hmm.
It's on Calvis's character sheet now.
Never mind.
Yeah, it has an AC of 20 out the
Oh.
gate.
I'm going to need like a scale shown
Oh,
from how
fuck.
tall Calvert is now, because I don't.
I'll do it. I'll do it after session.
I can't visualize.
All right.
Right.
But,
I'll do it after
yeah.
session. Don't worry.
Diving back in, Vass leads you all upstairs to where you see normally where it was just kind of like a pathway to lead to the rooms and whatnot. There is a new room in place, and this is what you all see.
I can't move my token.
That's fine
Okay.
for right now. Sorry, that was really
You're
hostile.
not
but
allowed
this is-
to move your
but this is-
token.
This is just for display purposes right now.
Sorry.
And there is a gold dragon sitting in front of the fireplace, casting a shadow over the whole room. They are awake and raise their head to look at you and kind of nod a greeting to Vass. And it's like, everyone, this is Vergrim. Vergrim, these are some friends of mine. I figured you should meet them as, well, and he just kind of gestures down to the, to the little silver dragon warbling in Calvis's arms.
I think just respect. For some reason, Calvis doesn't really know these creatures or whatever, however they behave, but he'll just walk up to the dragon and say, "It's an honor," and then just big dragon, I assume. He doesn't have to squat down.
So this is not an ancient dragon. I mean, the scale is pretty much what you see here of the dragon in the room to your tokens, if that helps at all.
I can't see the dragon.
You can't
No, me
see the
neither.
dragon.
Yeah.
There's
So
a
there's
dragon
like
right
there's
fucking here.
there's fog of
Oh,
war, and the end of it's kind of penile shaped.
Yeah, that's why we were
Oh,
laughing.
here, let me. Sorry. Wait, why is that happening? Hold on.
That's why I pinged it. I was like, suspicious shape.
Okay, hold on. Let me just do something real quick.
Because I was like, oh, bad dragon.
It's a shadow
Okay.
dragon.
Oh, okay.
There, does that fix it?
Yeah, it does.
Digging it up.
Yeah. There we go. I was like, I worked so hard on this room. Oh,
It's actually so cool.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's not hot. Not hot.
Kind of looming over the table, casting a shadow down on all of you. I didn't know what you were seeing,
Yeah,
so
so
I
it was
didn't
like- it was
get
just
what you
like-
were saying.
Dick.
That stupid token vision.
All we got was this really big testicles, really thin dick.
Anyways,
ball, no
and the
shell.
dragon kind of
Yeah.
looks down and sees the baby dragon warbling in your arms.
So
Who is this little one you have here?
That's oh wait, no, you're in that.
Well, this is a new friend that has joined our party just a couple minutes ago. I hope to. Well, I've kind of thought of a name, kind of. In my language, snowflake is pronounced as Snieg Parvla, and I think Parvla would make for a good name.
A fitting name. You found this child?
It appeared in front of me when I drew a card from the deck that Vaz has.
Ah, I see. Vass, you should know better than to let them tamper with such things. You are planning to raise this child now, I assume it's attached to you.
Yes. Honestly, I will die for this creature right now.
I am surprised but pleased to hear that. I will give
Why are you
you
surprised?
that you would die for it.
So
I will give you a few words of advice, I suppose, then, if you are determined to raise this child. Dragons, as you might know, are not things to be controlled. You will teach and guide this child, but you will never be its master. Trying to be so will not end well for you. I wish you luck and hope I will be able to watch some of this progression. I think mortals raising a dragon will be quite interesting.
for a while. I'm not that mortal, I hope. But we'll see how time treats us.
You all are a strange group. How is it you met?
Wait, I just had a thought. Yeah, we met. Wait, never mind. Sorry, was pondering about dragons and stuff. We met at a camp for refugees.
You too have been victim of the war.
Isn't everyone?
Yes, I would know just as well as any, perhaps better than most, what the war has wrought to this world.
Why? Or how, I guess, would be the correct question.
Well, I assumed you would know that my kind ruled over Sarkarelli.
That's the Dragonborn nation, correct?
It's the nation to the south west of the continent. You, bookish man, look to be from the south by your dress.
Yes.
Sorry, the other bookish one.
Thanks.
I am, yeah. I've kind of been around everywhere.
I apologize for the failure that me and my kin have, what that has brought to my subjects.
You got nothing to apologize for. Things happen.
Wait, Thaddeus, you never actually did say where you were from.
And I shan't.
Okay.
Okay, the dragon just fucking called you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the air of mystery has escaped us all at this point. But if you want to try and cling to this
Oh, it's
phantasmal,
fine.
Heathers, you're more than welcome to.
I just need to read my notes.
Have you got any siblings?
No.
What are their names, ages, and aspirations?
I have no siblings, thank you.
Well,
I believe
if
I'm from
there is-
Titana.
oh, you are from the capital.
Yes, Titana.
Perhaps I've seen you before in the city. It was my home as well.
Was it?
Yes, you might not recognize me by appearance alone, but
Well, if you were familiar with me in any way, it would probably be through my mother, Eleanor Grimshaw. She was not necessarily famous in the celebrity kind of way, but like, if you were in the right circles, you would have heard of her name.
believe in my studies as a youth, I read some works by her.
Yeah. Her reputation precedes her.
Wait, how old are you?
I am quite young by dragon standards. I will admit, barely considered an adult.
How many years would that be? Sorry, I'm not like this is genuinely curious.
No, it's a good question. I'm just not prepared for it. He's probably just over, like slightly over 100 years old.
Wait, so going off that, Thaddeus, if you read about your mother,
Don't.
you...
Don't.
Don't.
Just don't. You're breaking the world.
Sorry.
By the
She's a liar! No,
He said, like, Jesus, she would be like probably what, like 50s, 60s. Like in her younger age, she probably would have written things that would have been studied by him.
I mean, she's dead now.
Perhaps in his youth is bad phrasing, but
I mean, it's used for a dragon.
yeah, youth for a dragon.
Speaking of youth for a dragon, I have an idea about how we can
you
maybe
have
like.
lots of those.
So remember how Vass makes it seem like it's been weeks and weeks and weeks when we've only, or like ages, when we've only gone for weeks. If we were to leave Polchek? Sorry, I didn't catch the name. Sorry?
Parislav?
Parslag. If we were to leave Parslag here, would he age faster?
For what purpose?
I would just
My apologies,
theorizing.
Calvert. My apologies, but I don't aim to use this dragon for a benefit, of course.
No, I was just meaning.
It would be great if
if
they
it's-
helped us, but
No, I was just meaning because
It
it's
would
obviously a
also be
safe
safer.
place
It's
to
also
leave
safer here.
them if we're going into battle. I was just trying to prepare ourselves for if we come back and he's the size of this guy.
okay, that's good to know.
I'm not like let's speedrun his aging so we can use him as a weapon. No, we've already got
Alright,
you and May.
alright.
I'm pretty sure our battlefronts are fine. Oh my goodness!
Thank you
Actually,
very
wait. Just purely, imagine a hasted dragon.
Haste.
Yes,
I
it
don't
is
quite
it
catch
is
it.
quite.
So remember the
fun.
spell I casted on
Feels
Uh,
really good.
the both of them actually recently, where they were just like that.
Feels
yeah.
really
Oh
good.
right,
Feels,
it's like
feels really, really good.
go-go juice.
Speaking from experience, it's very fun to be under the effects of haste.
Yeah,
I feel
I've experienced it. It was
Wait,
really
Vass,
cool.
see the drink you've recently discovered, Vass? Is that just like a haste potion, or
Oh, no, I think it just has a lot of what's the stuff coffee has in it? Caffeine.
Oh, caffeine.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry, this sounds.
I think it just has a very high concentration of that. It's
I-
from another realm, is the
Can
best
that
way to
kill
put
you?
it.
Too much caffeine.
If too much caffeine could kill me, I'd have a lot bigger problems
Oh, okay.
in life.
Well, I'll stay away from that.
You perhaps
Yeah.
could. I'd like to think I'm rather hard to kill by most standards.
Well, I'm not going to test that theory, so you're all good.
Wait,
I
sorry. Did we
appreciate that.
get your name, Sir Dragon?
yes, I introduced you to him. This is
Bass.
blanking.
Lord, something.
So hard.
It's
It's Rameth,
Ramith.
which I think is different than the one I told you before, but
Yeah,
that's
it's
his
fine.
actual name.
Calvert,
It's
as a
Ramith,
man of books,
which
written down.
Thaddeus, you would recognize that name. That is the name of the crowned prince of Sarkarali.
Oh,
But you'd probably be the only one that would recognize that name immediately.
interesting.
Dude, what brings you to the tavern?
Write a note down.
My family has been associated with Vass in the past, and I am in need of a place to lay low for a while.
Awesome.
The Inguinites have been quite a thorn in my side.
They're really just spreading out everywhere, aren't they?
Yes.
It really makes you
My-
question how have they got the numbers?
It's really more of a matter of power than numbers. You're familiar with Mythrites, I assume, as
Yeah, we've got a
individuals that haven't been living under a rock.
Well, actually,
Well, when Mythrite appeared in the land, it came so in a meteor shower of sorts, the vast bulk of which landed within the territory of the Inguinites.
That's how.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that explains a lot, actually.
I'm surprised it's not more common knowledge, but I feel like the world went to shit really quickly after it appeared, frankly.
I was probably told that at some point. I've just forgotten.
You're a scholarly man, Calvert.
I should be, yeah. There's a reason I was still kind of in training.
Fair
you
enough.
know. Yeah. I think my brain's just fried
Yes,
itself.
small, furry one.
Being assigned a furry.
Yes, the small furry in the corner.
So most of this is flying over my head, but the little baby parsley, what? Assigned furry bird. But what do baby dragons eat?
The blunt answer is just about anything you'll give it. A lot of meat, ideally.
Okay,
But,
so we have to do a double shop whenever I'm getting food. Got it.
Got extra,
and
don't
a
need to
lot.
worry about that.
More so than you would think a creature that size could eat.
Oh, you haven't met me yet.
I was going to say.
No, but
I
probably,
have, but
honestly.
only recently.
Okay,
This-
sorry, you haven't seen me eat yet.
No,
True,
I
but
have.
honestly,
I have
if it
not.
can eat
Literally
more than
moves
we
it
expect,
down.
it might be a good thing.
It'll grow quickly. I wouldn't be surprised if
I meant more trying
the
to get rid
little
of bodies, but
fellow is talking within the next several months. Dragons mature very quickly.
well,
So I've read
I'm
a lot
very
about
excited for
dragons.
And I'm sure most of it is half true.
Yeah. So can I just do a bit of a fact check, or is that offensive?
Sure. No.
So the hoarding, is it true that is it just gold? I know some dragons apparently
So
other things, but
that. How do I explain this?
It's just
It's not untrue. It's chromatic dragons, red, blue, green, black, white variety tend to hoard more material things, whereas my family's hoard, so to speak, which would be just all of the dragons of Sarkarelli, which we are all of the more metallic variety, at least at the ruling class level. In a way, you could say that Sarkarelli is our horde.
Right. I was just mainly asking because if it's like a behavioural thing, they would probably need to look out for it for.
It's just more so of a protective and territorial-esque nature. I would imagine that you lot would become his horde.
Oh, that's horrible. Right. So wait, Sarkarelli's your horde?
Yeah,
Like,
yes,
a
was
country-
in a way. We ruled over it.
Like,
Yes.
so you're like a king or something?
I'm an exiled prince.
Wait, so how much would Calvert know about Sarkarelli?
A little bit.
Not
Probably names. You would know that, like, basically there's like a family or clan of metallic dragons that kind of like rule it as like they're the nobles essentially. But they're like very benevolent type of individuals. Like Titania, the capital, is like one of the biggest intellectual like centers of the world, and there's lots of pre-war. There was lots of free, this is all pre-war info. There was lots of like free trade and stuff. And it was a very prosperous nation.
So I heard that there's like, was it Titania?
Titania.
Titania. I heard Titania was like a bit of a intellectual smart hub. Smart hub?
Yes, I asked your friend about it.
So, right, Thaddeus, weigh in.
Hmm.
Is that like a lot of wizards would be there? Like, say, well, I guess is it also in a similar condition to like how, like, is it under Inganite?
Oh yes, it is in the yes, very much so.
I was gone when it all happened.
Most of my family has been killed, and the nation has fallen.
Fuck, that sucks. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
No
Well,
apologies.
hey, if we
Thank
get more powerful and you ever need someone to come help reclaim that place, I'm sure we'd be more than happy to help, right, guys? Maybe we're a bit stronger.
Yes, sure. I will remember that. That would, yes, of course.
Would you?
You are very ambitious. I admire that.
I feel like wizards have to be.
You might have known
You know,
one particular wizard that was from Titania. His name was Galestorm.
Yes, I am very familiar with Galestorm. He was my mentor and a general advisor to my family. Yes, he's quite legendary.
He really
would
is.
say.
I've heard plenty of stories.
Yes, he's
Did he specialize in like? So Galestorm. Is he
Galestorm, yeah.
Okay.
one word.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, Galestorm sounds like a meteorologist.
Yeah, it does. No, one word.
One
Gale's-
word. Okay, cool. I was going to say, wait. So are they like a famous wizard?
He's known as the Living Chosen, so he's like pretty
The
famous.
living chosen.
Gods.
Oh,
favorite
one of
wizard.
those.
Yeah.
Where's he went?
That is a very good question. Probably, I would guess, with whoever of my family is still alive.
Okay, that's good.
Hmm.
Hopefully.
Wait, Vax is able to look at people.
Yes, he has eyes.
No, I mean, remember when? So he looked at Ishturn for me, and then he looked at or tried to look at Takar for me, like
He
across the
needed
distances.
something that belonged to that individual, though, to do so.
Yeah,
I was-
yeah. Do you not have like a thing that belongs to Galestorm? A Galestorm?
Do I look like I carry many personal
Well,
belongings upon me?
he was your mentor.
Yes.
And like I carry my mentor's ring. I then now have my mentor's book. It was just in case like you had a memento from your mentor.
My memento is the knowledge I earned and my memories spent with him.
That is very sweet. It was just in case you had a physical memento,
I do not.
not a memento memory.
Memories are much more important.
Why does that feel really condescending?
No, I just wanted to make a little joke with words because like memento and memory, it's like you know.
You're rather clever.
I was actually
That
going to
felt
say,
condescending.
what if if
I'm
no
a
one's,
dragon. Most things I say come off as condescending. Yes, sorry to interrupt. Continue,
if
furry
no
one.
one has seen Galestorm in a while,
Mm-hmm.
maybe he's in the same place that Ishturn's in. I mean,
that's a horrible thought. isn't it?
Ishturn, that name.
I only
cannot
say that
place it,
because
but
like
feels
the
familiar.
Ignites want like magic power. If you were wanting to like have all the power, you would go for the big chosen guy.
No, I'm sure they try. I just doubt they would have much luck
I
with
thought
that.
like they were more looking for like the sorceress type. And wait, is Galestorm a wizard or a sorcerer?
This is going to sound
Or a cleric,
condescending.
because he's a.
This
person.
is all going to sound condescending, and I do not mean it in this way. It is just the simplest way I can explain it. Is that he transcends those concepts of specialization.
Not condescending at all. I
Yeah.
actually find it really informative. I can find sometimes
Very
tone is
interesting.
kind of difficult, especially when you're trying to put across information. Some people can really find it as condescending, but I did not. That was very informative. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Is Galestorm less than a god?
Yes.
He's taken then. Well, not he's taken, but he could be taken.
That's what I meant. Like if he was like this cool big magic guy, and they have a god or a demigod. I'm not sure what Ishturn is. I forgot. Sorry,
I think it's Demi.
demi. I mean, I don't know. The math was mathing.
The math was.
He's not a god, but he's far from mortal.
Oh, so it's a hemi-demigod.
I'm not sure what that means.
Well,
but
it was kind of a joke because in music, you
you
get
make a
your-
lot of those.
Yeah, I try. Because in music there is a tone, and then you get your hemitones, and then you get your hemi-demitones, and then you get your
See, like-
semi-demitones.
You should have gone to bard school.
Yeah,
No,
why are you not a bard?
I've not got the charisma for it. I'm just a bit rough with the talking.
Haven't
So
you
you're
like
just an all-round
interviewed
nerd.
a couple musicians in the past? Like they're all quite shy anyway. So
I didn't mean shy. I can be quite blunt, and I'm not that charismatic.
okay,
Plus, I just prefer the intellectual side of things.
you could be like a ghost rider.
Yeah, I guess I could. Yeah. I just feel like my jokes don't land, and then it gets to this part of conversations where I've just sort of exhausted all my dialogue options that I prepare in my head, and I just kind of sit here waiting for someone to carry the conversation.
Why you read?
What?
Mike, please work. Mike, please work.
Who's
I think
Mike?
it's just think it's just
I
the
tell
range
you who
sometimes.
might
It doesn't pick up when my voice is like too high. It just doesn't thingy. But like I'm sorry, this might come off as a bit rude or insensitive, but I'm only asking for parsley. Like when we're taking care of parsley, like I mean I know he's a cold dragon, but can he get too cold? Like, does he need a blanket?
I'll try to keep him as comfortable as
I
possible
wouldn't
at all times.
say so. I mean, I don't know what part of the world you're coming from, but
A dwarf place.
where in the Dwarven
Hi,
lands?
Voldern.
We're heading to Folder.
Ah, I see. You might be meeting a cousin of mine then.
Are they nice?
Rather distant. It depends what kind of mood they're in.
Okay, so temperamental. Got it.
What's their name?
Noted.
Their name is
Oh, I'm sorry to put you on the spot.
Themberchild.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
It's Themberchild. He works with the dwarves and their forges.
That fuck?
Whoa.
Well, he is. It's one from.
Cool.
Oh.
That's a cool bit of info to know. Thank you.
I've heard he's got a quite good movie.
I hate being forced to spoil surprises by because an NPC would know something you ask.
Also, if you're stuck in here, like our friend Vass is.
No, I can leave whenever I want.
Oh,
It's just safe here.
I was gonna say if you wanted anything from the outside, we could try and.
I appreciate that. I do. But I'm free to leave. It's just a safe place to reside.
I know that's why I said that. So
Plot twist. He is.
remain safe.
Plot twist. He is who Vass is hiding from.
Well, Vass was very kind to accommodate me to be able to stay long term. I could take on a form more like yours, but I prefer not to unless I really need to.
If you ever do take that form, we should make a password so we know it's you.
I'll have ways of proving it.
Like breathing fire.
That came across very flirty. I don't know if it was intended.
Just like drops trow and got like dragon penis.
Bad dragon.
I'll show you all the scales of mine.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
First it was Omega Verse, now we're talking about Bad Dragon. Jesus Christ!
We're really.
I'm so glad this is a plus 18 stream.
Dragon
We're
D's
jumping from the Omegaverse to furries to scalies. What's next?
I mean, hey, let's be honest, it's D&D.
Yeah.
I mean, we already had the deer man, so.
Yeah. We all
Thank you
support them all.
so incredibly much for this advice. I will try my best to be strangely a father
Oh my god.
right now.
I wish
In
you
some kind of
luck in
strange
this.
way.
Fatherhood is not something I personally have experience with, but dragons, obviously. I know we only just met, but if you ever need someone to look after the little fella, I feel as well. He may not be literally blood related to me, but I consider all metallic dragons to be my kin.
Thank you very much.
How
I'll keep
noble
that
of
in
you.
mind.
Thank you.
Anyway, we
Alright.
should probably leave you, to your own peace. We got some things to do ourselves. We don't
Yes,
mean to intrude.
if ever you have any questions or anything, you can always come and find me. I assume you're on good terms with Vass and have free access. If I'm not here, I'm sure Vass would be more than happy to take a message.
Well,
Also, I know that
good seeing you again, my prince.
I wish you luck. May the winds be at your backs.
Thank you.
Your Highness.
Thank you.
And I think with that, you'll head back downstairs with Vass.
I think it's time to say goodbye.
Right, wait,
Unless.
above table.
Mhm.
Does Aoife share her newfound ability of gate?
I mean, we saw her.
Oh,
Part,
gate.
Right?
So here basically I would say Eva knows she has this ability to cast it. She might not understand that it's a spell that like
It's
other
really
people could
cool.
learn and cast, but she would understand. She would have some sort of innate understanding of what it is, how many times she can use it, and roughly what she can do with it.
And it was what, 3 times every long rest?
3 uses of gate.
Just in
No.
like of all
Yeah, just
time?
3 uses. It's like when Adrian got 3 uses of wish.
Yes. Okay. Cool. I thought it was every long rest, and I was like,
No,
what?
no, it's
Oh.
just 3 uses of rest of gate. Yeah.
Cool.
We fast traveling now, boys.
No. No.
I was
Much
thinking
bigger
more like-
applications.
Yeah, like much bigger applications.
Well,
Like, you can
we'll
pull
probably
tops.
come
But
through
not
to a
later.
point
But,
where
but this
like,
is you
it's
could
used
you
like
could
my
pull
wish
a
list.
you can pull like an Avengers Endgame like type of like everyone showing up at the portals type of thing
Yeah.
with gate.
Yeah, you could.
I was just, I
on
was
your
saying
left.
that in regards to Lucas saying about the long rest. 3
Mhm.
pair long rest, just do.
No, that would be insanely broken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
just summon the King of Hell, then bam, bam.
Wait a minute, I just got a joke you might have made unintentionally. The alias of the fiend being Mystery.
Mr. Oh my god.
Was that the
Oh my-
intention?
I really hope
One
it
could
wasn't.
say it's a mystery.
I really hope
God,
it
it rhymes.
wasn't. I really hope it wasn't. Personally.
It just clicked there when I was like saying his name again in my head. I was like, wait a minute. Wait
I
a
had
minute,
not
wait a
realized
minute.
that.
Wait a second. Who are you?
Wait, if no, wait, I don't know this.
We should probably like.
no, please go down the rabbit hole of thought.
No, I can't. 'Cause
Uh,
I was way to talk in character, and Calvert doesn't know about the ability. But Vass, is there anything you want brought back for the next time we're here?
More
You want more grass?
plants,
More plants. Okay.
more plants.
Is that the
If
admission
it's not
fee?
too much, if it's not too much trouble.
Of
No,
course.
no, you guys, you are always welcome here.
Always
Very
try
kind
to
of you.
lose the plants, then.
Is the dragon coming with us?
I thought we were going to eat.
Not the
while we were
dragon.
here.
Oh yes, are you all hungry? Here, let me
We got
whip
distracted
something
by
up for you.
And then a
Yeah,
dragon.
you got distracted by baby
a dragon.
dragon fucking happening. Don't worry, me too.
Dragon,
Yes, Vassal will make you all up a meal really quick. You're able to eat and have like your midday meal, so that when you pop back out, you'll just be ready to head with Orin to the capital.
Can Vass just ask for a large plate of meat as well for the dragon?
Yes, Vass will do that without being asked. And yeah,
Girl,
yeah,
that's what Aoife was having anyway.
he will eat like
Just because the meal.
more. He will eat like a pile of meat bigger than he is.
Mhm.
And now
Slow down.
he's got like a big like, golden tummy,
It's a mini
and he'll fall asleep on top of the plate after eating.
Oh.
I'll just grab the sleepy dragon and just Put him back on
Yeah,
the
he
shoulder.
like nestles
gonna-
up against you.
Really
And
punching his head.
he's making like a half purring, half snoring sound.
I'm gonna take off my shawl and sort of make a baby sling for Calvis with it.
No.
I need art of this.
Noted. Noted.
It's also bigger now because I grew it, apparently. So
This massive shawl.
it's just a hammock.
Yeah.
I mean, the dragon's quite small, so
Yeah.
For now.
I was just moving for it.
Growth spurt.
So I guess if there's nothing else, y'all will head back out of the tavern.
That
Yeah.
was some good steak. Let's go.
it was
very
nice
good.
having someone like me as much as I do.
Yeah.
Don't clip
It's
it.
nice having a little food friend.
Yeah, so you guys will head out. By
Was
the
it
time you all leave the tavern and make it back to the port from walking out to find some trees is when the wagon is ready to go. And you all are able to depart for Dum. It'll be about a day's journey, but you're traveling down like an established road. I was planning to have us arrive there today and do some stuff there, but with how long everything at the tavern took, and I know Elliot had to head out a little early today. So I think this
stay
might
for
be.
like half an hour more.
I think this might be where
Yeah.
we end it though, just
Okay.
That's-
because it's
yeah.
a nice place.
That's fair.
Fair.
So we'll pick up next session with arriving at Verdum.
Perfect. Yeah, that was a really good session. Thank you very much, Alex.
Yeah,
Brilliant work.
thank you. Thank you to Lukas, Robyn, Chloe, Kieran, and Elliot, and the deck of many more things being a paid actor today.
If you would like to join us next week, we will be streaming from 7 PM to around about 11 PM UK time at twitch.tv/powerwordquest.
If you want to watch any of the previous episodes, you can find it on youtube.com/powerwordquest.
We also have the campaign as an audio-only podcast. You can find us on Spotify and Google Play.
That's it from us for this week. We'll see you in the next one. We'll be Drakenheim next week.